Damn, I'm fucking up already at the beginning of the show. Welcome to the Highlight Center, episode 3. Another big show. Week 2 recap. Trash Lakers. Trash Colts. Trash Raiders.
Speak for yourself.
It's just bad all around, man. We talking the Bucks fight. We talking Trey Lance injury. We talking Lamar and Tua big game. Everything, man. This is the Highlight Center, episode 3, brought to you by High Eye Clothing.
Gain on my level, 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 gain on my level.
Once again, welcome to the Highlight Center, episode 103. I am your host, Nate Jackson Jr. You can catch me on IG at Terminate Jr. And my co-host, as always, Skip
Toe
Bayless,
Rebel in the house, Raider Nation. We out here.
aka Skip Bayless's Coke Dealer.
They always sniffing. You know, I got up and jogged 3 miles today.
What's up, man? We back at it, man.
Yeah, man, you go get us freaking block Disney coming for us now. I can't be in an Avengers movie because of you. Want to talk about Skip drip?
And you know he
thought Snoop gave him that drip chain because he was really fashionable and all that. We see, get that tissue. Let me light up though.
And I'm gonna tell you something, right? Because this completely off subject. I don't even know how we got it to Skip Bayless. But I'm gonna tell you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know he had something to do with Jenny getting up out of there, and I didn't appreciate that. I know he had something to do with Jenny. And do you remember the episode when she said something fat? When Skip said something fat about made a fat remark about Mike McCarthy.
Oh no, I don't remember the episode, but I know she used to put her opinion in.
Yeah. But when she said that, Skip gave that look like, okay, you gonna challenge me on my shit?
Hell yeah.
This Skip and Shannon, you gonna challenge me on my shit? Mediator?
You gonna be on Fox Sport Net.
Man, best of luck to Jenny though, man. I love Jenny, man.
Yeah. Let's
get into it, man. Week 2 recap, man. Week 2 NFL, man. It was sad for me personally, but
it's always sad for you.
My biggest standout from week 2 though, it may surprise you.
What's that?
The Giants, man. The Giants moved. The
Giants moved. Barkley's doing this thing though.
Yeah, well, he had 236 yards through the first 2 games. It's not bad at all. Daniel Jones, week 1, he was 17 for 21, 188 yards, 2 TDs and a pick. Last week he was 22 for 34, 176 and a TD, no pick. He looked like he had command. He looked
like they still got Eli.
Hey, but listen. So here's my beef. Here's my thing. Not a beef, but here's my thing with Eli. Do those 2 Super Bowls overshadow everything, or do everything overshadow those 2 Super Bowls?
Dude led the league led the league in interceptions. I'm here.
Like so many times he led the league in interceptions. And it's like, really, besides those 2 Super Bowl years, Eli wasn't good.
No, he just had the defense to bail him out. When you
Mhm.
got a 5-man rotation on the defensive line, it's kind of hard to lose. The coach experienced that one time.
And look, they defense looked good too. What they held Carolina to 20. And then I mean they held Tennessee to 20. And then they just held Carolina to 16. So the
That's
defense,
really a shocker. What's going on with Tennessee right now? Because they've been deep in the playoffs the past 2 years, and I think they winless right now, right?
yeah, y'all got them. Y'all got them covered up this week.
Oh, well, they about to stay winless.
Yeah, the Giants got the Cowboys covered up too. That's the Monday game.
Mm-hmm.
So they could possibly be 3-0.
Yeah,
They could,
and that's a division that's easy to win too.
And so it seemed like, because me, truthfully, I don't believe Philly gonna keep this up.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. It looked good through the first couple games, but as the season wear on, I don't believe Philly gonna be able to keep this momentum up, this pace up. So that division is really up for grabs.
Yeah.
What was your biggest standout for the we gonna get to the biggest letdown next, but tell me your biggest standout.
AFC showdown. It was Hubert and Mahomes was showing out. It's just when you playing against great quarterbacks, you can't make that mistake. So Hubert getting older, and as he learned more, he gonna know not to make those untimely decisions that's gonna cost them the game, because the game was over. The Chiefs, they was about to be leading the division with a win over us and the Chiefs, but that interception, they never came back from that.
And they didn't, and I believe Pat starting to get that Brady treatment, and this is what I mean when I say the Brady treatment.
He can't get touched.
No, not that. Quarterbacks know coming in. Like, when you look on your schedule release, you look on your schedule. We just looking in the past. Schedule, you look at your schedule, you see New England. You already know, okay, that's the Brady game.
Yeah.
I gotta bring my A game on the Brady game. And so I'm starting to think that Pat is starting to get that treatment. Like, they look at their schedule, they see the Chiefs. Oh shit, that's the Pat game.
Make them overwork themselves.
And mentally. They overwork themselves. Yes, they overthink it, because like I gotta be at my best. Because you really do, especially Justin Herbert, because they throwing him in that mix of the new wave.
Yeah, they is pushing him hard for him not to have done nothing yet.
I don't see it personally. Nice.
He definitely got a losing record right now, but they push him like he the next. But his accuracy and ball position is I'm like, whoa, dude, throw some darts out there that's always spiral. Except that pick. That was a dart too, but the DB just read it and undercut in front of the receiver. Kind of remind me of that Super Bowl play.
And I was like, that's the second coach shot you didn't take at me. Don't think I haven't noticed. I just been ignoring them. That's the second one. But you threw me off with that little shot. But
it's okay.
But Justin Herbert, with Keenan Allen and them all over there, like, they put him in the position.
He definitely had a ready-made team, and they spent cash for him. So,
and then
no excuse if he don't do nothing. He don't have an excuse not to.
And then I look at Lamar and them, and Justin Fields don't have nothing around.
That's another thing about week 2. You definitely can see Lamar playing for that contract right now.
He owed tip. We're gonna talk about Lamar a little later. He owed tip. He owed tip, and I love him for that. He is owed tip. Because like I said, we're gonna get into it a little later, but he don't play defense.
He don't.
So, let me tell you who was my biggest letdown.
Okay.
Week 2. Kirk Cousins.
Oh, because he in your fantasy?
No. Because I ain't start Kurt. I ain't a fool.
Okay.
I know where. Remember my list. Kurt is a member of the 3-pick game, and he was in full effect. And another member of the 3-pick game was in full effect too. We're gonna talk about Matt Ryan a little later on. Derek Carr started off week 1. He shot it off because he remembered the 3-pick game too. But
Disrespectful.
But he is 3-pick game. But Kirk Cousins let me down. And from the first episode that I did by myself, and then last episode, if you remember, Kirk got high praise. Remember, we gave Kirk high praise. You know, horrible. Let me. What Kirk was 27 for 46, 221 yards, 1 to 3-pick game. Horrible.
That was terrible,
man. I was so disappointed in Kurt, but I knew that Kurt was gonna show up. Just to piggyback off what you mentioned when you mentioned fantasy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a reason why I have Kurt, Matt Ryan, and Matt Stafford, because they all the same people. They the same people. It's just I have to look at that schedule and see who do I trust the most that week. Because I was gonna start because Kurt got the Lions this week. I was gonna start him, but Matt got Arizona. Matt Stafford, he got Arizona.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go Matt instead of Kurt. But Kurt let me down, man. Biggest letdown for week 2, man. Because he played horrible. Like he could have been decent or something, but horrible, man. It was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Who was your biggest letdown week 2?
The Raiders defense. Like we started off the game hot. Max was coming off the edge hot, but then they just not even a defense. This is a defensive coordinator, man. It is no way you playing Kyler Murray without a QB spy in them situations.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, and like we're gonna talk about them later too, man. But that was horrible. Horrible.
I watched it. And I was excited all the way until about 5 minutes in the fourth. Then it's like, oh shit. I
turned. I was like, all right, ain't no need of watching this. Because I watch, I just game hop.
Mm-hmm.
So especially we was already, and my team made it easy for me to game hop too. We was getting blew out. So I gamed hop.
That seemed like a theme that's coming on with you, Coach, but it's okay.
When the last time we get blew out?
When y'all blew a lead.
Bro, what lead we blew?
Against what was it, Houston?
We never had the lead. We had opportunity to win, but we never had the lead. Never took the lead.
Y'all got blown out there.
It was 2020. How we get blew out?
Because if you do not ever have the lead, you lost.
Hey, this is, bro, y'all 0-2. You can't talk. Did you just speak to me about blown leads? Did you just speak to me about blown leads?
All right, everyone. It was a pleasure being with y'all. This disrespect to the Raider Nation. It just can't keep going on.
Because you started the shots.
Let me know if y'all want me to replace him with another person.
I'm in the first segment. I'm talking about the 49. I'm talking about week 2, and here you go. Take a little subliminal, throwing little darts. So don't leave me alone. You done woke me up. Now I'm upset.
Okay.
Now I'm mad. It's just y'all QB is bad.
My team bad?
I said your QB is bad.
No, it's the coaches, man.
Speaking of QBs, let's talk about San Fran.
Mm-hmm.
They got drama at QB. Well, it's really not drama. You can't call it drama.
Yeah, not when Jimmy came in and did what he did.
And Trey gone. But let's talk about it. So this past Sunday, the 49ers beat the Seahawks 27-7. But the big story coming out of there was Trey Lance going down for the season. He out of there for the season. So we just spoke about the Jimmy G, Trey Lance little situation last week.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, that ain't on us.
It sure ain't because we
That
would be undefeated right now if I could talk football into existence.
that ain't on us, man. Um, what they say? So he had surgery on Monday to repair two injuries in his ankle. He had a right fibular fraction and a
Mm,
ligament disruption.
That's a year and a half right there. He
Yeah,
lucky to have at the beginning of the season.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that. That's what. And like I didn't watch him in college.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know where do you get what channel do North Dakota State games come on? The Smithsonian channel, like what?
ESPN Classic.
Like I don't even know where to go, where to even find that. But apparently the Shanahan's was big on him. They drafted him third, and they pushed Jimmy G out the door.
White hand, light me up.
Yeah. We gonna get sued. We gonna get sued. Oh, Spice coming for us next.
They can copyright white hand.
So
But you know what though, with the Jimmy G situation, good thing they didn't trade him to Washington because they about to need him for a whole nother season and a half before Trey Lance can even practice right.
and now what's on the Shanahan minds is when he come back, is he the Trey Lance at number 3 that we drafted?
So he's not going to be able to play in next season's preseason. He probably not going to play probably till week 5, week 6 next year. So unless Jimmy G just come stank it up, I don't see him getting his job back.
Yeah, and I'm not a medical profession, but I would take it a disruption is better than a tear, right?
Yeah, it got to be.
Yeah, I would.
But when you think about it, do you really want a quarterback to come back that's only 50% completion rate?
And
Jimmy
that
came
was
in at 99.
And that was my thing. What was Jimmy numbers? What was Jimmy? Oh, 13 for 21, 154 yards
In the touchdown.
Yeah, so he really was game manager.
Mm-hmm. But that's his game. That's what he's been taught ever since New England. Just don't put us in a losing situation.
Yeah, because that defense was really solid. What about your man's Gino? He completed 80% of his passes, but his QBR was 50.
They my man's.
You was pro Gino last week. You was pro
that's
Gino.
because he just was reminding people he was the first round draft pick. But to me, he looked like a Muppet, so that I can't take his face serious.
Yeah, but see, he balled last week. It was nothing special for Gino this week. Yeah, he was QBR was 51. So on a scale of 1 to 100, that's just a tad above average.
Yeah, so this week he reminded everybody why he got traded.
Yeah. So what's your expectations for Jimmy G for the rest of the season?
Well, shit, he'd have been in a couple NFC championship games, so I mean, the team didn't get no worse. It actually kind of like elevated in the quarterback because at least Jimmy G can recognize and read defenses. It's just when he get flustered, he try to do too much.
Yeah.
But that only comes from he grew up behind Tom Brady and he seen him do it so effortlessly. So he's still trying to prove that he was the right choice, but dude keep getting rings.
Do you agree with the Shanahan as far as the design runs for Trey Lance? Because that injury was on a design run.
Listen, he a nice ass quarterback, but he ain't no big quarterback. He not no Cam Newton, you know what I'm saying, or Josh Allen. That the person that's hit him gonna feel it too. You know what I'm saying? So to me, even if my quarterback can run, I would like to use quarterbacks like in a Donovan McNabb type of way, where you just a pocket passer, but you get on for that first down. Kind of like how Patrick Mahomes is now. Both of them was coached by Andy Reid, so you can see how the play is. It reminds you of each other. As far as the only time they need to run is when they trying to get that third down or that touchdown. Other than that,
Right, and that's the thing. They basically was you black, you you can run,
Automatically, you can take it.
yeah,
Yeah.
automatically, like because again, like you say, even going back to the man, you brought up Donovan McNabb, man, it took me back. I missed you. Well, listen, again, and Patrick Mahomes, great, but I still and a lot of people may throw, because I seen some old clips of Archie Manning and stuff like that. A lot of people may throw different people out there, but to me, the greatest improviser and like play extender was
Mm-hmm.
Donovan McNabb. Man, McNabb get out that pocket, get the rolling, get the pumping.
High knee in with the pump, with the high knees in the pump.
I just still think McNabb is the greatest like play stretcher of like improviser though. And I guess
Yeah,
that's what Andy Reid. Do you think Andy Reid sitting back living his McNabb days over?
yeah. He got a Donovan McNabb with a Peyton Manning mind. So skill set wise, he got the power, the accuracy, and all that, and an ability to escape. But his mind, ability to read defense, his processing comes so fast to where if you show him that you flinch into a blitz, he already know to dump it off to the quick slot or hit the tight end up the seam if it's a linebacker coming. So his pocket awareness and his accuracy, and then you got the ability to throw from any angle, out of position, back foot, like passes that to get people benched. He make it look so pretty that the coach be like, okay, that's good play, good play.
I guess
Because when you think about it, as reckless as he is with the ball, nobody complain because it always ends up in touchdowns.
But is he the Steph Curry of the NFL?
Yeah,
Because remember, and we've been watching basketball. Remember once upon a nigga, a 3-point fast break was unheard of.
yeah. You
Uh,
time out. Come on, get up out of here.
a 3-pointer on a fast break was unheard of, man. And again, it had I had to get used to it. I tell you a story. I tell you a story real quick. I remember I stopped and went and played basketball at the court on what's that? Schaefer and Livernois. Isn't that a CVS right there? The police department and the McDonald's and the L George's.
Don't mess with y'all West Siders like that, man.
It's behind the it's safe. And
I think you're right though, because it's got the no Shakespeare and Livernois. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I don't know what that shit is.
I believe it's not Schaefer and Livernois. Man, I'm trying to think of what it's because it's the CVS and it's a post office behind the CVS and then it's a basketball court behind the post office. But anyway, I stopped there to hoop. Random. We hooping. Great game, bro. Great game, bro. Very seldomly do you run into really good games, good rec games. I mean, outside street game. Great games, no crying, no none of that. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's tied up, game, right? This little young guy. I see it from where I'm at. He read the passing lane perfect. Dog go to dump the pass in. He intercepted. Straight there. Fast break. Nobody by him. Layup. That's game, right? This nigga stopped and took the 2. Airballed it. Hit the gate. They automatic out. So they get the ball right back. Come down a little couple picks. Hit a little jumper. And that's how we lose the game. I was so upset, man. And I said, I'm not hooping with these little young niggas no more. Because all they want to do is hoop. But I mean, all they want to do is shoot. But then as time progressed, I'm like, this is the game now. This is the game. And so again,
people watch too much TV.
But those are the emulators though.
You gotta learn the fundamentals before you start trying to do the reckless and unneeded.
And they
Because you
don't.
think about it, Jordan and Kobe in the gym working on the small shit. You know what
But
I'm saying?
they don't see that. The young kids don't see that. All they see is Steph pulling up from 30, 35. They don't
Yeah.
see the time in the gym that he put in. So
Them
so
100 push-ups that he got to give his mama if he miss it. You
so
know, like he don't. Yeah.
so all they see is Steph doing magical shit. And so I'm about to try and see if I can do that magical shit.
Yeah. And the thing is, what make it more dangerous is not just him on the team doing it.
Speaking of magical,
Everybody come down there and pull up early if they got somebody under the basket. Steph and Clay just pull up. They don't. Nobody need to be down there. But with a team like that and a 3-point percentage,
speaking of
a 15-point lead is only 5 shots away.
speaking of magical performances, the magical shit. Let's talk about Lamar and Tua. Because that was magical. I hit my mic every time, and I don't know why. That was magical. So this past Sunday, the Dolphins beat the Ravens 42-38. It was a shootout, bro. 1,020 yards total offense. 547 from Miami and 475 from Baltimore. Both quarterbacks didn't disappoint one bit.
They didn't. Tua got 739 yards right now in week 2.
He looked good.
If he keep at this pace, it's a Pro Bowl season for him, if not MVP. He got 7 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Yep, and what he
the
go?
Numbers looking good if they keep staying where they is.
Well, on Sunday he was 36 for 50, 469 yards, 6 tubs, and 2 picks. QBR was 90. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I'm proud of Tua, man, because I was a big Tua fan even in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy to see that finally Tua blossoming.
Is it Tua or is it the fact that he got an Olympic track team for receivers?
It could be that. I mean, Miami scored 28 points though in the fourth quarter. So, and did you see some of them touchdowns? Like, how do you let Tyreek get?
He's so fast. You got to respect it, but he make you paranoid. So if you hesitate, it's too late. If he leaving.
If I'm a safety in the back of my mind and we play a Tyreek, I know my number one goal is to not let him get behind me.
You know what Ed would have did?
Ed would have been in the end zone. I hate that though. That's the outfielder. That ain't a safety. That's outfielder.
Nothing supposed to get past you.
Ed used to be out the TV screen.
This the ball pop up in the air next to you, Tony got it, and he caught it like he's about to fall, but he didn't fall with his pigeon toe ass, and he just in the end zone.
I used to hate that shit. Like, that's how you about to play us, Ed.
He just always made interceptions just look so pretty, though. It was just, you are not your grandma. And then he always had the chance to take it to the house.
Yeah, and it really was. And speaking of Ed, it was really defense, bro. Bro, Baltimore was up 35-14 during the fourth quarter, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like we said, Lamar don't play defense.
He don't.
So
he was 64% with his completions.
So yeah, and we gotta give Lamar some flowers. Mm-hmm. Because last week he passed Vic as the most 100-yard rusher, most 100-yard game rushers.
Okay.
Quarterback, he passed Vic. So we got to give him his flowers for that, because anytime you pass Vic on anything related to scrambling,
mm-hmm. Yeah, because he was the first to make it just unfair. You know, we had running quarterbacks before with a John Elway and a Steve Young, but it was more bootleg running quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Not I'm a running back. I'm a true back quarterback. You know, like running like how every back in the backfield can run that ball. Don't forget about me.
Because, like, even going back a little further, Randall Cunningham, who was kind of like the pioneer of the
Yeah,
scrambling
that
quarterback.
elusive scrambling quarterback. Yeah,
But Cunningham wasn't no Vic. Vic, even hey, listen, Vic was Vic at Tech.
but you got to think about back then. Was Cunningham not that, or did they just not believe in it?
And that's why I say he was like the pioneer of it. It wasn't. Listen,
YN.
listen. It's
I guess he took off.
it's it's a given now. A black quarterback will dip, and
Yeah.
they go design run his ass.
Mm-hmm.
They go. that's just how it is.
Look at the two quarterbacks we talking about. The fact that you got to respect the fact that they can just take the hell off and get that first down or get that touchdown and make people hesitate. You can't hesitate with Tyreek and Waddle.
No. And speaking of Tyreek and Waddle, they went crazy. Both had 11 receptions. Both had 2 tubs apiece.
And both of them got 99 speed on Madden.
A real sidebar real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You was a smart nigga for not giving me dog.
Hey, I was going to bring that up because the players that we didn't trade to each other had great games.
I'm cool. Like I say, I'm cool with Waller.
Hey, once I saw Lamar performance last week, I was like, oh, wait, dog want that money.
What did he give you? 40-some points?
Yeah, he got 3 touchdowns last week.
I don't know how many points was that?
21 points. But you're talking about versus the offense?
No, I'm talking about how many points did Lamar give you in total last week?
Oh, shit, I had to check that right now.
Because he threw for 318.
Mm-hmm.
And he ran for 119.
Oh, that's why I won. In our league, I won.
Oh, yeah, I won too. I had a big game. But like I say, I had 2 players that gave me 30 points. Nick Chubb and Cooper Kupp gave me 30 points apiece.
Oh, I'm about to say again this year? I mean, this week too?
What?
They did that for you this week too?
Who?
Coop and Chubb.
Yeah, they both came through again. Yeah. Was it Nick Chubb? I don't remember who was my now you got me curious. Now you got me curious, and I want to see who was my
Dude, Tua got 38.6 points, 38.8 points in fantasy, and Lamar had 42.6.
Let me see.
They threw 10 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, it was Nick Chubb and Cooper Kupp. Nick Chubb got me 32. Cooper Kupp got me 31.
Tyreek Hill had 42 points.
That's ridiculous.
You know what's crazy? The guy I played, he had Tua. I had Tyreek. He had Waddle. And all of them got 40, damn near 40 points.
You know my starting receiver, Mike Evans, what a fight. We're gonna talk about that a little later. So I gotta start being new. But I'm good though. I loaded up on receivers though anyway, so I ain't had nothing to worry. But back to Lamar and Tua though, man. Those both guys was very impressive, man. Very impressive. I like the little pieces Lamar got around him since Hollywood left. You know, Hollywood over there beating Raiders now and shit. But
disrespectful.
But I like Mark Andrews, tight end. That seemed like that's the safety blanket.
Yeah, that's a running quarterback safety brief all the time because he's the first one going to turn around.
Yeah, and what's her name? Rashad Bateman. He came up big. He was big. He was big for
Mm-hmm.
Lamar. You know what I'm saying? But it was that was a great duel, great shootout, man. Great shootout. But speaking of some teams that scored a lot of points, let's talk about a team that didn't score no points. Let's talk about the coach.
Oh,
Now,
do we have to?
listen. I had a real hard time trying to figure out what to say about this topic, bro.
Um,
Because I thought it. Listen, just hear me out, man. Just hear me out. I thought it was like a simple formula, right?
mhm.
Athletes perform in said sport. We critique you on what you do, good or bad. That's the formula, right?
Yeah.
And so it was so hard for me to talk about them because, like, how do you critique nothing? Like, the quarterback did nothing, the offense did nothing, the defense did nothing, coaching staff did nothing, team scored nothing. Listen, I was even expecting Frank Wright and Chris Ballard to be fired first thing Monday morning.
Uh-huh.
They still there. Ownership did nothing. It was just a complete shit show. The shit show continues, bro. Listen to Matt Ryan's 16 for 30,
Mhm.
195 yards, no tubs, 3-pick game. That's 4 picks in 2 games, bro. That's 4 picks in 2 games. And then you have the best back in football with only 9 carries. It should never be a time where
Listen.
Matt Ryan in this has the opportunity to throw a third pick and Jonathan Taylor is under a certain amount of carries. Like, that's bad coaching. If Matt
They
had two, if Matt had two
disrespect.
picks, if Matt had 2 picks, we got the best back in the league. We about to run.
Y'all have the best offensive line in the league. Y'all should run.
Listen, bro. And then that's just that's not even the half of it, right? What about the motherfucking defense, bro? The defense, bro. A fucking Hey, listen. So we not even talk about Travis Lawrence first, right? Let's just go back to week 1 with Davis Miles.
Uh-huh.
Davis Miles went 23 for 37 with 240 yards, 2 tubs. This is Davis Miles, bro. And then last week, Trevor Lawrence went 25 for 30. He had 5 incompletions the entire game, 235 yards. And hey, listen, I seen enough
Uh-huh.
of what the fuck was I thinking? What the fuck was I thinking? Gus Bradley, getting players and coaches from the fucking Raiders. It's what the fuck was I thinking?
Listen,
I've
that
seen
shit is
enough.
not my problem,
You
dog.
can send Gus back. You can send Gus Bradley back to Las Vegas, Oakland, wherever, bro. He can go take them players with him, bro. Horrible, bro.
How?
Horrible, bro.
Your offense didn't score no points.
Hey, bro. But what about
Nobody in your offense came from the Raiders.
what about Trevor Lawrence with 5 incompletions, bro? How do you
Did
defend
y'all
that?
go number 1 overall
What do you far as what?
out the draft?
Who? Trevor?
Yes, I know he did.
Yeah.
So why can't he just develop and be that man now, though?
Nah.
It's a new sheriff in town. Dude, listen.
That's what you think.
Y'all had the almost Green Bay Packers and 49ers luck. Y'all went from Hall of Famer to potential Hall of Famer. He just quit. Dude's still younger than most of the quarterbacks playing still. So he just quit. Let somebody else come and take over the division.
And we gonna have a new quarterback again next year.
Yeah, because they're getting all them old. Let's try this quarterback shit when they could just do their due diligence and they tanking.
You think that's what it is?
I
You
hope
think?
so. I
You
win.
think?
They tanking. It just hit me. I'm like, they got Quentin Jefferson in them. No, it's no way they not just get 200 a game.
You think that's what
Why
it
is Matt
is?
Ryan holding the ball? The play action net. Let's go. But they tanking.
You think that's
I
what it
get
is?
it. I get it. Who coming out? I'm gonna look that up next week.
Ain't
I'm
nobody
gonna tell
good
you
coming out.
exactly who the coach drafting the quarterback next year.
Because truthfully, we got a rookie. We had a rookie though, but we drafted a quarterback. I forget due day, but we drafted a quarterback.
Ain't nothing like that number one overall quarterback. Y'all done had two.
Man, I don't think Jeff that type of person.
Ursay?
Mm-hmm.
You put anything past him.
He alcoholic. He ain't a tanker.
Okay.
He ain't a tanker. Jim ain't that type of person.
Every alcoholic ruler you ever seen was cutthroat and mean. He like, you know what? I tell you, once you lose a good quarterback, it can set your team back 5 years because it's going to be a shitty draft. There's going to be a shitty free agency. Then somebody going to come and get hurt that you thought was going to be it. Or you draft a guy and he just give you mediocre play. But that's a big move. But with y'all, they tanking. I'm glad we talked about it. They tank. It's no way
because
they got a tie so they could lose the flip. I mean, they win the flip because of the tie.
Because now that it just don't. Nah, it could be
only way for somebody to get a worse record than them is if they tie 2 with no wins. They tanking. It's okay. But we on to it. But I appreciate it because I need them packages right after the season end.
And so to make matters worse, we got KC coming in, but we might pop them. We might win,
if
bro.
If they tank to Houston and Jacksonville, Patrick about to have 62 points.
Hey, but they make it so I'm gonna watch it till they get out of hand, and then
that's the first quarter. You saw what he did it to us that one time.
So
I couldn't believe it.
So that'll allow me to at least game surf. I can at least game surf. So
start Jonathan Taylor.
I don't got JT in our league.
I was telling the people out there to start him.
Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be a little rough, man. I already know it's gonna be a rough season, man. But I signed up for this, man. But at least I'm gonna win fantasy in our league. So
well, we can make no bet for fantasy. You don't want to bet me in fantasy, but that real life, we bet a whole lot.
Speaking of leagues, though, let's talk about another league real quick. Let's talk about the NBA.
Okay.
You know, we less than 30 days to tip off, bro.
I'm excited because we about to go freaking what? Repeat? Get that 5th one?
Well, let's get into it. Let's talk about the Dubs first. So we all know Golden State coming off a championship season. And let me say this before we get into this. I don't dislike the Warriors. So you're not gonna make me trash them like I do the Raiders. Okay.
Hey, check this out. We all come from Oakland, Alameda.
So no, you're not a real Raider fan. Hey, you're not a real. You're not a real Warriors fan. Hey, kill that. First of all, that's a San Francisco team.
Now, and the Raiders in Vegas though, but we all was
it been a San Fran team.
No, they played in Oakland.
That was the Pistons at the Palace. At no time was they ever the Auburn Hill Pistons.
Listen,
Hey, no. But I'm okay with you trying to use it. It was just a perfect storm for you, Alameda County, but that's cool.
oh,
But
you think I just jumped on like I wasn't a
hey,
we
no.
believe?
No. It's cool. It's cool because you got a good backstory. Even though I know you wasn't talking about the Warriors and the Steven Jackson, Baron Davis them days. Or was C Webb that was there, but it's cool. I'm gonna let you have it.
I knew Steven Jackson smoked, and I was like, dude, like he smoked weed.
I'm gonna let you have it, right? But remember, you gotta live by that because Steph, Dre, and Clay go retire eventually, and then Golden State go back to Golden State of old, and then you gonna have to live with them. See, me,
forgot about our young guys like
I'm a
Wiggins.
I'm a Laker fan, and one thing about us, we go always get our guy, so I'm not tripping.
Y'all didn't get Clay.
Listen, once Clay, Steph, and Draymond retire, ain't nobody gonna want to go to Golden State.
But the thing is,
and let's go back to Golden State of old.
Just as long as Ray Allen because they got better medical staff
but
now.
It will come to an end eventually.
How many years Ray Allen played just shooting threes?
But it's gonna come to an end eventually, though. They can't do it forever. Eventually, the Golden
What
State
about Jordan, and Wiggins, and Wiseman,
and that's
Kuminga,
and is any of them Hall of Famers?
But they learning though.
Okay.
It's like T.O. under Jerry Rice. Hey, nobody tell him shit. He was taught by the GOAT. That's why he always is talking shit. Like, you know who taught me? Okay.
Hey, listen. So, like I was saying, you won't turn me into a Golden State Warrior hater because I love good basketball and I love the Warriors. Even though I'm a Laker fan, but I love good basketball and they play great basketball. And the core back, Steph, Clay, Draymond, they back. So,
Yeah, but Draymond with he didn't redo his contract yet.
Yeah, so this could be it. And then he probably at the end, so he said he want to play for the Pistons. I don't know why. I guess that's his hometown team. He grew up with. He ain't from Detroit, but Saginaw, so he grew up watching the Pistons.
I'm taking the pay cut and getting more rings.
I mean, at this point, he's solidified. Speaking of Pistons, you see I got the Zeke. You see I got the Zeke.
The Zeke, the jersey.
Isaiah, yeah. But he's solidified. So, go ahead and especially and that's a pro move, bro. I got 4 rings. If I can get a bigger bag, might as well, and be at the crib.
But when you start being open up that full palm, you get in that conversation.
But where Draymond, I don't think a 5th ring will put Draymond because he viewed as a defense. He viewed as defense. So he go
down as probably one of the best point forwards ever in history.
Because again, is Draymond a better defender than Dwight? No. Is Draymond a better defender than Tim Duncan?
No. But they're gonna say Dwight, yes, because he got 5 rings.
No, it's defense though. Those no, not as a defender. Draymond is an excellent defender. Actually, we're spawns of Draymond. If it weren't for Draymond, we wouldn't be here, bro. It's Draymond in the new media, bro. So we spawns of Draymond, but no, he defensively, he's great. But Dwight is Dwight. Dwight held the team. Remember?
Yeah.
Dwight had
that was just the system. It was an inside-out game.
That was
so it worked. It was
Dwight Howard and the Orlando Magic. Like, just being truthful, I don't think like Draymond going to Detroit. What's that gonna do for the Pistons?
It's not gonna do nothing. It's just for tickets.
Yeah, and he'll get a big bag. So, you know what I'm saying. One thing about the Warriors, I'm excited to see Clay, because now we get the
I'm
first
good.
season post injury, that first season after the season of
Mhm.
So now I get to, because Clay name was real disrespected last year, and I didn't appreciate it.
He go he gonna be on that trying to remind them.
Yeah. Clay probably got a, and I love headband Clay, and I like haircut Clay. When Clay got that headband or the haircut, it's gonna be a bad day. Um, Steph gonna be Steph. Do you agree with Steph in the top 10 now?
Oh yeah, he is. First of all, because he was a changer of the game. He caused the game to change. First unanimous MVP, 4 rings, like that resume, and then like the 3-point records, like 460 freaking 3-pointers in one season. That's ridiculous.
Hey, I agree. I got him in the 8 through 10 though, and either of them you can put them 8, 9, or 10. Either way.
Not with that fifth one. He gonna jump up to the top 6
See,
because
that's
the longevity rings is going to count for them though.
no, no.
When the young boys come up, because like they don't really need Draymond no more. Wiseman and freaking Wiggins is there,
They need Draymond because he the anchor. They need him.
so you
That's
don't think none of them guys have developed to be a key role player for them?
I'm not saying they can't, but I'm saying that Draymond is the glue that makes the shit runs. So without the glue, what do you do? It'll be interesting to see, but I don't.
Jordan did pretty good without Charles Oakley.
Hey, I mean that young core, Poole, Wig, Kaminga, Wiseman. Listen,
I know they don't need him. Clooney, they
they
don't need him.
it'll be
So
interesting.
it's more he don't want to take a he rather go somewhere and be wanted and not have to take a pay cut than it is they actually need him.
See, the regular season with me, the regular season, I'm and the Warriors. That's not what I'm worried about. It's the playoffs with me with the Warriors, right? Now
Mhm.
you talking about repeating. If they repeat, if they don't have to play none of the top dogs again, then yeah, I guess they probably would repeat. But they didn't play no top dog, so and this
They
year,
played the top teams in NBA. NBA.
and this year, I don't think they
Listen,
would be.
no, ain't no top dog. No, if you don't make it to the playoffs, you don't make it to the playoffs.
But
How
regard,
you a top dog and you didn't even make it to the playoffs or you lost in the first round? That's not top dogish.
but again, like I'm saying though, it's a team sport. So even though my teammate lacked it, I'm still that. My team just lacked what it has to compete at a championship. So again, they avoided. I mean, they didn't avoid them, but they didn't have to see Brian. They didn't have to see KD. They didn't have to see Giannis. So I'm saying if they don't have to see them again this year, then yeah, they probably will. But I doubt it. I doubt that they'd be able to avoid all the top dogs this year to ever get to the play. And even when you look at their playoffs last year, the Nuggets, no Jamal Murray. The Grizzlies, no Ja for game 4, 5, and 6. The Mavericks, they don't have nobody but Luka. And then,
Do you think they care after what happened to them in the finals?
right, I'm just saying, if they go get that easy peasy road again, then yeah, they will win again. So, but I
Listen,
can't see them. I can't see them avoiding none of the big dogs again. They
we
go
about to
have
have
to.
to we about to have to make some NBA bets.
They go have, and of course, Giannis in Brooklyn is the finals, but they gonna have to see some of them top dogs this time around.
You talking about the Eastern Conference Finals?
No, I'm talking about in order for Golden State to see Giannis or Brooklyn, it would be the
Oh,
final.
okay.
So
you don't think Philly gonna be over there?
I'm just saying though, you know what I'm saying? Then they go listen, if they get that, if they gonna get that kind of that they gonna be able to slide through off that again, then they'll win. Cause just think about it, bro. The best team won last year.
Because they the best team in the league this year too.
The best team won. It was no.
We got Wise back, all that, Giannis, and that shit ain't happening.
It was no team from the start of the playoffs. It was no team that was better than Golden State. Brooklyn was depleted. Kyrie was going through his situation, his stuff.
Understand. I'm talking about this year.
Hey, listen, they gonna have to see. Listen,
how can anybody beat us when we didn't get better?
Listen, the Clippers will be back. They nice.
They not.
Kawhi. Yeah, listen. It's not gonna be an easy cakewalk for them this year. This was an easy ring for Golden State. This was an easy ring for them. It won't be a cakewalk like it was last year. It was a excuse me. The league was everybody was injured. It was injured. Everybody they stayed healthy. They was the healthier team in the end. So it won't be a cakewalk like it was this year. We can say that for sure. So if they repeat this year,
what team in the NBA you think bench match up with our bench?
I don't
think nobody starting five match up with our starting five. Without Draymond.
I don't think Golden State is better than a healthy. We talking completely healthy?
Yeah.
I don't think Golden State can beat Brooklyn, and I don't think Golden State can beat Milwaukee completely healthy. And that's just the, especially Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And truthfully, they probably will beat the Clippers. But but the Clippers gonna give them everything. Depending on what moves my Lakers make. We talk about them later too, but depending on what moves my Lakers make. But if my Lakers don't make no moves and we got to go with this roster that we have right now, we won't be in the thick of things. And so I'm kind of looking forward to Clippers Warriors Western Conference Finals. When we do our what episode? No. That's gonna be the Western Conference Finals.
That's not what it should be though.
Unless they see each other, unless they mess around and meet each other before the end.
Dude, the Clippers is not good, man. What are you talking about? They just got good names.
Bro, are you crazy, bro?
No,
you know Kawhi was bro. Kawhi is Kawhi.
I know
Kawhi. I should just have to say Kawhi, and that should just really be the end of it.
I know, but dog on his relaxation mode at all times. So it don't matter if he Kawhi, if he on the bench and y'all get seated wrong and get bopped.
Well, Kawhi don't low manage during
because you know your playoff seat determines how far you go too.
Kawhi don't get low managed during regular. I mean during the playoffs. He only low managed during the regular season.
Yeah, but how do you get better rested?
Because he's a machine.
I ain't seen no machine in him.
Shit, I don't know what Kawhi.
His ring came from the same reason why you think Golden State won this year: injuries. Because if KD just stay up or Clay stay up, they still beating them.
Hey, true, right? But let's not also forget that run that Kawhi had through the Eastern Conference as well. Don't just leave that out. Remember that shot where he got low? So
That was clutch though. That was
yeah,
clutch though. That
so
put his that
Kawhi
put
just
his
had a
game.
run. He just had a run that year. But
Hey,
I'm not trying to discredit Golden State ring though. Like I said, I love Golden State. But Kawhi was Kawhi. And then PG, regular season PG, no, that Western Conference Finals out. That's what I'm scared of.
mm-hmm.
Western Conference Finals, Paul George. But we gonna do an NBA show soon. When you want to do the our NBA edition episode?
Break down the beginning of the season, preseason. That'd be tight though.
Yeah, we gonna do it. We could do an NBA season. I mean, an NBA episode coming up. Talk about them young boys.
The champions.
Hey, I won't take nothing from them. They
Mhm.
won. They won. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they won. I'm a Laker fan. I'll never be bitter about championships.
Yeah.
I'll never be bitter about championships, bro. It's too
Hey,
many.
that's a nice run though. They got a lot of great players.
I'm tired of
Rushmore is one person besides is 5 Lakers and somebody else.
Hey, yeah, we gonna say that. We gonna do that all that on our NBA edition episode. We gonna do our top. We gonna say we gonna do our top 10.
Okay.
We're gonna do our top 10. We're gonna chop that segment into two. We're gonna do 6 through 10 first.
I think my Warriors top 10 to beat your Lakers top 10.
Your Warriors top 10.
Top 10 Warriors players.
Bro, no. Listen. A team with Shaq, Brian, and Kobe and Magic, you don't beat that. You don't beat that.
That shit ain't even fair. And Kareem.
And Kareem, right? You don't beat that.
Oh my god, yeah.
You don't beat. You don't.
That shit ain't even fair.
You don't. It ain't.
First of all, ain't nobody big enough
for the whole. Cause technically, Kobe the shortest.
He is. It's not a team big enough. Like you can get players with equal skills, or that might can match up well, but they on the Mount Rushmore. Most of them.
All of them.
Except Will, he got pushed off by Shaq.
Oh yeah. Yes. I wouldn't. When we get to we're gonna talk Lakers too, but when we get to talking Lakers top 5, do you boot Wilt for Brian?
Yeah.
Because see, you taking in Brian whole totality. Well, I guess you would have to be taking in Wilt's whole totality too, because
don't they got the same amount of Laker rings?
Yeah.
LeBron is a face of the league. Wilt wasn't the face of Bill Russell, it was the face of the league.
Hey, speaking of faces of the league, not for too long, but I guess still currently. Let's talk Tom and let's talk Tampa. Before that, though, we gotta give a shout out to our sponsor, High Clothing. Shout out to them. Thank you for sponsoring this video as well as the last video, and I'm sure as the next. Y'all can
Appreciate
go check. Y'all can go check them out at www.highclothing. Everything you need for weed. All paraphernalia, grinders, torches. Also, they got clothing as well. They got t-shirts, great quality embroidered stitching. I said that word wrong. Embroidered.
Embroidery.
No, it's not embroidery. Embroidery is what it is, but it's embroidered, I believe. But they got some nice stuff, man. Nice stuff over there, man. Check them out. That's www.highclothing.com. Everything you need for weed except the weed. Again, we gotta get us a promo code.
Oh yeah.
So get us a promo code, man. But let's talk GOAT. Let's talk the Bucks fight.
Let's do it.
So this past Sunday, Tampa beat the Saints 20-10. And this game was fairly competitive, bro. It didn't get really out of hand to the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was really but the game was overshadowed by that fourth quarter fisticuff. We're gonna call it the fourth quarter fisticuff, man. So let me what's your thoughts on it? Let me hear your thoughts on that little situation first.
Well, Tom, this year, I don't know. He don't like the same player to me personally, especially fantasy wise. And
you tried to give him to me for Dan Waller.
Yeah, but this is like game managing Tom back in when he was in his first and second year in the league. So I don't understand what's going on with him. Maybe the stresses of the wife not really wanting him to come back, getting to him or something, but he just don't seem like the same guy to me personally. And the Buccaneers, their team is too good for this period. The Saints, shockingly, are better than what everybody expected, because I don't think nobody thought the Saints was going to be as good as they is this year with Jameis Winston. But it is what it is. Everybody proving what they want to do.
Mark Ingram looked good. I'm just saying. Mark Ingram looked good.
My goodness.
You ain't see him, but he did fumble though. That
Exactly.
That hurt him. But he looked good. I didn't even know he was still on that team.
Okay, what was his stat line?
I think he was like 10 carries for like 50, 60 yards. Hey, look, Mark looked good. I seen the little Alabama Heisman burst. Hey, but
he shouldn't have left New Orleans in the first place, though.
But back to the Bucks fight though, man. Brady started that shit because when I looked at the fight, it looked.
Oh, you talking about the fight? I thought you was talking about like the football game. I didn't see the fight.
The fourth quarter fisticuff. You ain't see the fight?
I didn't see the fight.
Yeah, Mike Evans got suspended.
Well, Mike Evans a hothead though. He ready to slam somebody all the time. He a tight end.
He pushed. So you don't know what happened?
I don't. I told you when I was in them business meetings a lot, man.
This is like one of the biggest stories in sports right now is the Mike Evans suspension.
It's definitely not. It didn't pop up on Google when I was doing my research.
That's one of the biggest stories in sports right now. But you know about the Raiders, but you don't know about a team that won. But you know about a team that lost.
Why we got to talk about the Colts then?
I'm just saying. I did my research on both. You know about, I bet you have a lot to say about the next segment. About a lot of nothing.
I mean, it is what it is. We one of the reasons Brady great anyway. So
no, yeah, nah.
I'm glad he, let somebody else win, even though he won. But he's not gonna be able to keep this up. He's gonna have to come into MVP style Brady, because two touchdowns a game, that game managing shit, like that's only gonna get you so far. But maybe they playing that playoff football right now. Just don't lose.
Well,
Because once they record get high enough, if they keep winning, once they record get high enough, people gonna start trying to overcompensate and make a bunch of mistakes against Brady. Because they're gonna try to beat him.
this look like this it. This look like this. This look like this is it though. This like this the last one.
Yeah, I think he's gonna retire after this year. I think the outside stresses in life is just too much.
And I don't really pay attention to the little media reports about the his marriage life because I don't really think they really truly know what's going on in that man's life and his personal life. And it's kind of like it's disrespectful, man. Like that man is privacy, but we know, his personal life is a story, so that's gonna get ran. But just to let me fill you in, then, man. I can't believe you didn't see it, but let me fill you in. So basically, Brady was like, complaining to the ref, and as he's complaining, Marshawn Lattimore, walked past, and he even threw his hand up, like quit crying, like man, quit crying. That's how he threw his hand up. And Brady turned around and say some shit. Marshawn Lattimore turned around, say some shit. So boom, Leonard Fournette coming like grab Marshawn Lattimore, like pushing, and then here come Mike Evans. You remember you remember him and they got a history.
Once you said Leonard Fournette, I knew it was all about to go downhill.
And so he comes and Mike Evans coming. He just, you already know he fucking huge pause, but Mike Evans is fucking a tight end, like you said.
Yeah, he a fucking big.
So he coming just levels, Marshall. Then a little scuffle break out, and then it was other reports that Bruce Arians really was the instigator. He really started it. And so I seen a report that the league issued Bruce
He was
Arians.
on the sideline this game?
Yeah. What you doing over there, first of all?
And
so I seen on a report today that the league issued him I've been hitting this mic all day. A warning letter. Knew he was gonna get a slap on the wrist though, but Brady, I just don't like the way he kind of just like used them like peons, like because is he gonna come for their defense when it come down to it? And I just don't like that he used basically like a little peon, and it's even a video they catch Mike Evans talking to the ref, and he say, "What you want me to do?" That's Tom Brady, and I just was like, "Bro, you Mike Evans, like don't sell your you." You know what I'm saying? That's like when you was a kid, your mom be like, I don't care what they doing. When they getting into all that, you bring your ass home. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because I just think if the shoe was on the other foot, I just don't think that Brady would have stuck his neck out there for Mike Evans like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion of it though. But
Brady, he not gonna do nothing to get himself hurt. But Brady, he a yapper.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but he know as a quarterback, ain't nobody gonna let him get touched.
And you know what though? But their defense played a good game.
Yeah. I mean, I won't take nothing from them. I love Tom. I just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? In that moment, it seemed like Mike Evans was almost sacrificial. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he didn't have to be. He didn't have to be, man. Even though that's his decision, I'm not making no excuses. Like Mike Evans made a terrible, stupid decision.
But
He didn't have.
Brady, rich. Hey, you know how it is for the goons. You pay him later. I appreciate that. Thanks for having my back.
I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case. And Mike Evans wasn't just no fun.
Antonio Brown live with him.
I hope that's the case. And Mike Evans just wasn't no flunky in this instance. You know what I'm saying? I just,
Yeah.
I just hope that's what's the case. You know what I'm saying? But Tampa got old Aaron coming in this week, so it's good. But you know, but Mike Evans gonna be gone. Chris Godwin out. So
But through the years, Brady showed
yeah,
if you
Julio
catch,
out. So oh yeah, did you know Julio out?
I didn't know that.
I shouldn't have told you, but I'm honest.
I appreciate
Maybe,
that. I'm gonna take him out. But I
and
was
maybe
gonna check that
double
before
check, double
Thursday.
check. I could be wrong. Maybe he could be questionable. But last time I think I thought Julio. I think Julio out. Shout out to Mark Ingram though, man. He played well, man.
Yeah, he did. He got a little 82 yards. He was all right.
Who Mark?
Yeah, he didn't get no fantasy points for you though.
Oh, I don't have him. I'm low on backs too. I might go pick him up. I'm sure.
But 5.9 yards a carry ain't bad though.
No, not at all. Not at all. Let's talk about something that is bad though. That's the Las Vegas Raiders.
Disrespectful.
Nah, that's hey, look, I see Derek. That seat just got a little bit hotter.
I would say I would believe you that was true, but I just know it's not because both of those games was winnable, and it's not his fault that we lost this last game. No.
Bro, that none of that means
You there?
nothing. Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. I blame it on my coaches.
Now you blaming on the coach.
Seriously, because the team, that roster too good. The defensive coordinator let us down. Another reason why we should have got Khalil Mack instead of dude. I'll be smoking and forgetting his name. Chandler Jones. Mad Max did his Mad Max thing. But it's the coaches. You cannot let Kyler Murray be in the red zone without a spy. What you think about that? Let's guess.
He had a spy.
No, I'm not talking about dropped in the zone spy. I'm talking about running across the line spy. You know, when you shuffling just to stay in front of the quarterback, not dropping back in zone. That's what you got all them damn DBs for. Rush 3. You know what he about to do.
Oh man, he didn't lagged out with the trash Wi-Fi. Hey, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened, man, but we used to this, man. I'm gonna take over the show till he come back. Till he come back, man. I'm gonna take over the show. Hey, that's perfect that he left on the Raider topic, so I get to trash these bum ass Raiders all by myself. First of all, let me say this. I enjoy Raiders losing, but I enjoyed this game though. Like it was the fourth quarter was really entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It was a really entertaining game. Man, but when it was time, man, Kyler was special, man. Just straight rockabye, baby. So, hey man, it was great, man. You back?
Yeah.
What
What
happened,
you
man? I
what
kept it.
you
I kept it going. You know I'm gonna talk shit. You know I'm gonna talk shit about the Raiders.
what you was lying about with my team, man?
I wasn't saying nothing about your team. What happened? What you died
Yeah, my computer died.
and you ain't have it plugged up?
I had it plugged up, but I think it's a shortage in the cord.
I was talking about how much, even though how much I enjoy this game more than I enjoy the Raiders losing. And you know I enjoyed the Raiders losing though. You know what I'm saying? But I was just talking about how great Kyler was. And then the walk-off fumble, Brian Murphy Jr. That just sealed it for me, man, in overtime. But listen,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say one more thing, right? And because notice I left the numbers out because I wanted you to have your full experience. I wanted you to just go about your team. I ain't want to say no numbers. I wanted you to cover all the grounds yourself. But I will say the best part of the game for me
Was the
was
fumble?
no. The third quarter when,
Hmm.
when they showed the fans in the stands popping bottles. They had the Raider fans. They had the I believe it was the Rose Gold big bottles popping,
Uh,
celebrating, and that go ahead. But go ahead, talk about your 0-2. I mean your team. That's 0-2.
Listen, I thought we won too. I was excited, freaking driving from freaking the boondocks, watching it while I was driving and shit. It was just, which is dangerous. Don't do that. But I had it on Bluetooth, so we good. It's so sad. It's like, but they winnable games though. It's early in the season. My defense played good until the coaches went stupid. I don't know what kind of defense they was running when Kyler scored, but none of the fumble, all that shit didn't matter if they would have just did their job and kept them out the end zone.
Hey, because again, I turned that game. And then next thing you know, the score pop up and I see that they didn't won. I was like, well, what happened?
Madness, bad coaching,
Raiders
playing.
being
No, I just well, first of all, offense don't play aggressive enough. I thought Josh McDaniels would be way more aggressive as far as being the head coach. Because he was aggressive with Tebow. So I was like, dude ain't even a good quarterback. Derek Carr, MVP caliber. So, hey,
so what y'all who y'all got Tennessee next week?
oh, that's a dub because they 0-2. They don't
Both of
have a
y'all.
win.
Both of y'all 0-2. So I guess the one thing that's for sure is somebody gonna come out of that game a winner, right? Y'all
Yeah,
think
us.
y'all think y'all gonna be able to handle Derrick Henry?
We got to because week 3 they gonna start asking questions I don't want to hear. But as long as Matt Ryan playing the way he playing, I'm good.
Hey, wait. What the fuck do Matt Ryan got to do with anything? Las Vegas and Indianapolis is very far from each other.
But that overall QB bet
Oh,
matters.
that's what
Yeah,
you're talking about. Oh, because I'm like, Matt Ryan ain't got shit to do with Derek Carr hot seat. Hey, I'm predicting 2 picks.
I'm
Back
a,
go give me Derek Carr go give me 2 picks.
my connection fading.
No, you hear me. You hear me well.
Let's get to these
No,
weak Lakers.
No.
It ain't too much to
Hey,
talk about. My team played great. Bad coaching decisions in the end. Not putting the players where they needed to be.
since when is losing great?
I said they played great. The coaches lost.
Oh,
It's the
that's how that.
difference.
So that record did go on the team. That record went on the coach.
No, the first game was dead, Carr. He was too reckless with the ball, but that was still on the coaches too because they was playing throw it to him, throw it to him, throw it to him instead of throw it to who open. The first game. The second game, you see multiple receivers caught the ball before the fourth quarter because last week it was just Devontae Adams, but they got Hunter Winter involved early. They got freaking Darren Waller involved early. So it worked out, especially for your fantasy.
You made me laugh when you mentioned Devontae. This ain't Aaron. This ain't Aaron, Devontae. There's gonna be a lot of cold nights. It's gonna be a lot of him holding them Aaron Rodgers jersey nights.
Not at all. MVP season still.
And like I said,
that's what's gonna make the MVP run so great because it's like they started off 0-2 and then they just never lost.
And just like
don't dismiss my comment
because it's I'm glad you caught that. I don't entertain nonsense. That's folly, and I'm not entertaining folly. Derek Carr for MVP. Okay, but as far as Indianapolis is from Las Vegas, Green Bay is just as Green Bay, Wisconsin is just as far from Las Vegas. Basically what I'm saying is Devontae a long way from Green Bay. Ain't gonna be none of them pretty on point, accurate passes anymore. It's gonna be a lot of Devontae. I'm throwing it in your way. Make a play.
Listen,
which usually
that's what a receiver's supposed to do. I'll throw it your way, make a play. Especially when you consider what?
Why do accuracy matter?
Placement.
Why do accuracy matter? Put that bitch on the money. Put it where it need to be, like Aaron did.
Mm-hmm.
Man, but hey, Devontae gonna find out real soon that wrong move.
Let's check this out. You got so lucky the computer turned off and my knowledge disappeared because I think Dog got a touchdown every game.
Oh yeah, but he ain't got to win. I guarantee you he'll trade them Tubbs in for a dub.
Oh, it's a long season. We good to go. I'm not worried until if we 0-5, I'm nervous. And that's just gonna make me nervous because you can come back for that. But other than that, don't know. And the crazy thing is our record's still almost better than yours.
Almost doesn't count. That tie hold more weight. My record better than yours.
No, that tie gets you the first round pick.
Hey,
the first overall.
A tie is not as heavy as a W, but it hold more weight than the L.
In playoff scenarios and draft picks.
And in best records. A tie is better than the L.
Well, we play y'all division. If we whoop y'all division and y'all keep tying your division, we gonna go with the same record.
Devontae gonna learn that was the wrong move. Hey, and speaking of teams who have come to learn that was the wrong move,
oh yeah,
let's talk about the Lakers. So, as I stated earlier, we less than 30 days away from tip off.
You think they're gonna really do the Jordan Clarkson?
Hey, listen. Truthfully, I don't know yet. We got like 3 weeks left,
mm-hmm.
and it's a lot of talk It's a lot of talk, you know. It's a shit show over there as well. Listen, you know me. You've known me my whole life, right? You
Hmm.
know you know how much sports mean to me.
Yeah, I'm your godfather.
Don't you start that sound. Hey,
Mm.
you my guy, you being my godfather sound as realistic as Derek Carr winning an MVP. If
I'm,
Derek, if let's
well,
make a
well, I'm
bet.
gonna well, I'm gonna just finish calling you son for the rest of the show.
Let's make a bet. If Derek Carr win MVP, I call you my goddad.
Okay, but we already got a bet on the MVP for Derek Carr though.
I
Top
wasn't gonna
three.
do that shit for real,
No. You listen.
bro. You think a nigga who about to lose his job about to win the top award?
Yes,
That's it's ludicrous. Back to my Lakers, man.
they in the lab.
Unless you
They
want
in the
to.
lab. They in the
Hey,
lab. Keep your eyes open. Get your popcorn ready.
hey, now listen. If you want to go back, we can go back and we can finish talk about the Rangers because we moved on from them. It's no need to spend that much time on 0-2 team. So if you want to go back, we can talk about them. Or do you want to talk about the Lakers?
We going to the next segment.
All right, we talking about La La Land. As I
Exactly.
was as I was saying, right? Rob Palinka in the lab. Rob Palinka. Now it's talks with Indiana right now. That's it's getting heavy for
Mhm.
Miles Turner and Buddy Hill. Now let me say this: if that trade happens, because it's gonna be Russ and some draft picks. If that trade happens, we go win the championship. Miles Turner, Buddy Hill, Brian AD. That's it. That's it. We back in contention. So again, I don't want to talk too much about the Lakers right
Um.
now because it's still
No.
like 3.5 weeks left, and we still in the lab trying to work something out. So it's really too early.
No. Don't. Don't try to move on that fast when you
No,
talking that madness.
I'm not trying to move on. I'm stating the fact.
The biggest problem for the Lakers is even if they was good enough to go, they not beating the Warriors.
If you add Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, we will beat the Warriors. And you know why we will beat the Warriors?
What's that?
Because
How?
we got that one person that the Warriors fear.
Don't you know Wiseman back?
We got the one person that the Warriors fear. We
If he,
got
I
we
don't
got the
think he's scared. I don't think Wiggins scared, and I know Draymond not scared.
we got the person that made the Warriors go get the person that made the league unfair.
And that was 7 years ago.
They still fear that man.
No, they don't.
Okay, here's my question: who gonna guard AD?
Wiseman.
And you believe that, or that's just a fan speaking that?
It's the truth.
That
AD
young,
got 20. He got like 20 pounds on dog. He is not bigger than him like that.
hey, that
And,
young,
and Wiseman is a true 7-footer. AD 6'10.
that young blood is gonna get a teaching. Hey,
You think he ain't been in the lab?
we open up against y'all.
I mean, what you want? We betting on that.
I don't know yet. I'm gonna wait. It's still time, and we in the lab. We talk. We negotiate with teams, so it's too early. If we currently constructed this roster, no, I'm not betting. No, not betting nothing. But let Rod work his magic, and let's see how things turn out.
That sounds a little different coming from the Laker.
What do you mean?
Let Rob work his magic.
That's my GM.
I'm saying Rob work magic.
I,
On the sucker shit. It was freaking funny.
I didn't get the reference. Rod Magic. I don't.
You don't think like me. I
Oh,
forgot we not related.
so I see Schroeder back.
Oh yeah, with the Lakers.
Yeah, and let me say this: I'm not gonna kill him about that decision like everybody else. I'm
He
not.
freaking made sure he went and got some money because he was worth something.
It's nothing wrong with gambling on yourself.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong. He
Oh, you
lost.
talking about that dumb decision he made?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about leaving the Lakers and coming back. But no, hey, listen.
I'm not gonna kill him about that, man. You gamble on yourself, man. Investments fail. Sometimes investments go wrong.
That was a big one.
But it happens though. We just know about it.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. So you can't knock a man for feeling like he worth more than $80 million. Now, other people may not feel that way, but you can't knock a man for feeling that way. Then what did he do? He went to Boston for a year. When then he was really getting bounced around from that. Because where he was in like Houston or Atlanta
Yeah,
or
but he
somewhere.
could have had $80 million.
It was a 4-year, $80 million. The Lakers was awesome. He went Boston and got 5.9, and now he back at LA for 2.64. That's minimum. So he getting the minimum. Man,
So
it's a hard pill to swallow, but at
he
the end
would
of
have
the
made 20 million this year, but now he only making 2. That was dumb.
but was it if you feel like you worth more? Like your invention.
Mm-hmm.
If they come to you and say, "Oh, we feel like this motherfucker only worth 50 million," what you gonna say to that? That ain't
Well,
gonna
what it
work.
could do, you got me fucked up.
Okay, and then what if you never got another offer again after that? You would lay down. You would be able to lay down at the end of the night with your head held high, like, "Hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down because they didn't kill me and stole my junk. But but no,
right."
it's too beneficial to the world.
So, but you know your worth on what your shit is, and that's how he felt. I'm worth more than 80 million. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah,
it happens, man. He's still a very wealthy man, though. You know what I'm saying? But it happened though, man. Then I'm gonna say this right, because you see, we signed Pat Bev, man. We got a lot of guards, man.
y'all do.
But I think we just get more guards. So when we get rid of Russ, we just be able to just keep on going. I really think Russ up out of here.
Y'all need some more guards to try to cycle through when y'all play us.
No, we don't. We got Brian and AD, bro.
I know y'all think y'all gonna own the paint. Well, y'all on offense and defense, but it's not gonna be like that. That's why it's like we just need some guards to stop them.
Listen, it's been proven. You get that man a shooter, it's a wrap. Because when he drive, that hole go collapse, and you get that man Buddy Hield, and we
Did
got
you not witness what
Kendrick
Poole?
Nunn.
Did you not witness what Poole became this year?
Yeah, he had a nice coming out party.
You don't think he gonna get better?
Who? That's not for me to say.
He pulling shit like Clay and Steph.
That's not for me to say. Nick, that's to be seen. It's not to be said. We go see if he got better. So,
you think Wiseman, that's natural 7-footer, 240 pounds, AD is gonna abuse him?
Because he gonna pull him out from the rim.
He athletic too, though.
He gonna pull him out from the rim. Hey, listen. Listen, man.
I can't wait.
Healthy AD is probably top 2. He top 3 for sure. Big man in the league.
5 blocks for Wiseman.
On AD?
On AD.
But still AD go put 27 in his head though.
But he gonna come back with 25.
Are you get the
He might have a Shaq game on him.
Man, that first of all, he is not scoring 25 points on a team with Steph and Clay.
First of all,
Man,
you
you
got
can
to
kill that
realize
noise.
he actual center, and his team shoots the ball a lot.
Hey, you can kill that noise, bro.
His rebounds, his putbacks, his tip ins. Okay,
You telling me Wiseman will match AD point for point?
he's going to be able to because his teammates shoot the ball all the time. Them tip ins and putbacks is going to be there.
Hey, you sound like a real delusional person right now. You done went from Derek Carr winning MVP to Wiseman to James Wiseman being able to match AD point for point.
I don't understand what you not
Second,
understand.
this is his second year in the league, right?
Yeah,
Against proven, man. Listen, AD might
you gonna see.
because AD capable of a 40 ball. So, man, AD. Hey, listen, and I'm gonna tell you
AD
something.
used to be capable. We got to see. Boy, been
Right. It's
hurt
to
the
be seen.
past 2 years.
It's to be seen. Hey, did you see that video I sent you?
Mm-mm.
AD
Which
watching 2K and his player get hurt. He get hurt. He playing as himself and
dog
he
got a
get hurt.
56. He got a 56 injury on there.
But like I say, healthy, bro. Wiseman, no, it's nobody.
So you tell me
Can,
this 21-year-old, 7 foot, 240-pound basketball player that's been playing basketball their whole life, that's been on the injury reserve training all this time with some of the greatest players the league has ever seen, and he ain't get better.
I'm lost that word that you believe James Wiseman can do something with the unicorn.
The
That is,
unibrow,
no, the unicorn of a player that is Anthony Davis. Can't know the like he can handle the ball like a guard and shoot like a guard. Bro, what man? We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna
we
see.
are.
Hey, because they play the first game. They played
That's
the very
cool.
first game.
We doing the watch party.
No, but we can watch it though.
That's cool.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see. But again, if we pull this Indiana trade off and get Buddy Hield and Miles Turner with Schroeder and Pat coming up,
I don't have to worry about that. We just draft like that.
it's going down. It's going down. It's
Our
going down.
our up and comings, this transition about to be like
No.
this is about to be
This is
sick.
what you got to realize. They look like that because they don't get no attention. Nobody's game planning for James Wiseman. Nobody's game
They
planning for the
definitely
Lakers.
is.
No, the game plan for the Warriors is most definitely Steph and then Clay. And then you worry.
Wiggins was knocking on the door to that Finals MVP himself, though. So what you saying?
And as much as I love Wig, what is this? His fourth team?
It's working.
Okay. Like I say,
It's working.
like I say, right again, it fits well for that system. But you thinking that once Steph, Clay, and Draymond lead, that Wiseman and all of them just about to pick right back up? That's what you saying?
It's not gonna stop. They're gonna be able to play forever because they love their team and they know they can come be spot shooters. They can do the Ray Allen.
Hey, as a fan,
Because they don't have to go shoot from half court no more. They can just take a regular three. They don't even jump.
As a fan, I guess you're supposed to be optimistic.
I'm just trying to tell you, record's about to be broke this year.
As far as what?
All the MVP candidates on the same team.
Oh, that's what you. All of them just about to go nuts, huh?
Sick.
Well, speaking of going nuts, who is your top performer for week 2?
NFL, Tua. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. 2.
Yeah. He went crazy. Freaking what? So he already got 7 touchdowns already. Threw for like 500 yards. It's ridiculous.
I wasn't traditional and I wasn't cliche, and I like to give flowers where flowers due.
To Lamar.
No, I
Oh, you
like to.
talking about? Don't say Mark Ingram.
No, no.
Oh,
Hey, chill out, my man.
hey, listen. I was just. Where your flowers going?
I'm gonna give it my top performer with Jared Goff, the Lions. He looked good. 20 for 34, 256 yards, 4 tubs, no picks, and a win. Passer rating 121.
Tua lead the freaking league in passing yards
I
right now.
understand all of that, but Jared Goff had a great game. And I want to give him his props now because I'm sure down the line, him being the quarterback of the Lions, it will be many times that I would trash him. So I don't want to be that person that's one-sided. When he do good, I want to be able to give him his respect, man. He balled, man. And like I watched little pieces of that game, man. He was in command. Like Amon-Ra St. Brown, that
Mhm.
little connection they have, they the Lions, I can't lie, them bums look good, but we know they gonna do what Lions do.
Probably
So
trade away the best player in the middle of the season, or make somebody retire early.
yeah,
Hey, but what you about to say?
no, I wasn't about to say nothing. I was about to say, but yeah, I want to give Jared Goff his flowers right now because you know what I'm saying, he looked good, man. Jared Goff looked good out there.
But you know what though? We know Miami did. They gave Tua the same offense he had at Alabama with the fucking track meet running around
Because
because yeah, them two Waddle and Hill could literally make it to the qualifying Olympic trials. You know what I'm saying? So it's ridiculous. And then we was Alabama. He had Ruggs. Who else came out of there? They was all together.
I'm excited to
It's
see.
that we.
I'm excited to see if Tua go really pan out though, because a lot of people wrote him off already.
Well, he
So
had success with the type of offense he had. That was smart for them to bring in that same type of offense for him in the league. It's working.
yeah, I guess you could say so. It looked good through 2 weeks,
But
but you
when you
know,
got a cheetah running a slant, that become deep fast. You know,
hey, I'm high as hell, man. Let's wrap this up before I fall asleep. Week, let's talk week 3, man. What let's talk. What game you is it a game you're looking forward to in particular?
I'm looking forward to my Raider game.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see which ones I can remember. Because my computer went off. I can't see anything no more. And I don't remember the games. Because I'm high. Thanks a lot.
Well, for me, it ain't a game in particular. I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm a just game hop. You know, I'm torn on the Raiders Titans game
Because you
because,
want me to lose?
but then again, I want them to lose too. So either way it'd be cool with me. I'm a pink in on that Panther Saint game just to see if Baker's stinking up the joint. And I'm gonna check in on Mark Ingram too.
That's a terrible game to watch.
I'm gonna check in on Mark Ingram. See what Mark
Don't.
up.
Oh, you got to watch the game because he's not going to be on Sports Center.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm probably watch that Cardinals Rams game probably the most for fantasy purposes. I got for Matt Coop. So that's probably gonna be the game that I watch the most. And then if that Tampa Green Bay get into a shootout, I'm gonna slide over there. Cause I'm gonna be checking.
Aaron Rodgers, who you throwing to?
Who, Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, how's that gonna be a shootout?
Hey, listen.
Well, Brady lost a lot of receivers too, so it's kind of even. It's kind of even. We about to see. Okay.
Yeah. So depending on how that score get to looking, I'm gonna watch that one. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm gonna catch that Rush Jimmy G on a Sunday night game. But it's gonna be a lot of football for me. I'm gonna be everywhere, bro. And
I want to see how many touchdowns Patrick Mahomes throw on your team since they tanking.
That's the game I won't be watching.
He's gonna get out of control fast.
I'm gonna watch it till it get out of control, and then once it start getting ugly, then I'm gonna be like, "Nah, I'm out of here, man." I don't. What I do is I cut off affiliation. That's what
No, that's not a true fan.
I just cut off affiliation. That's
not a true fan.
Like when I went to the Texans game, I just left at halftime because it's like I'm not leaving. I'm cutting off. Like I got this on, so y'all know I'm with them, and I don't want y'all to know I'm with them. So I was just cutting off affiliation. So
that's disrespectful.
I'm gonna just watch them, and then once
kick them out of Coast Nation, which y'all call yourselves.
The shoe. I'm 20 years plus, bro. They can't kick me out. I'm on the board actually now.
I'm 40 years in.
That's been a rough 40.
It has.
I
haven't won since I was born.
I want to breathe harder into the mic so people can just understand how. Because that's been a rough. I can imagine.
I mean, we didn't have a Super Bowl appearance since then, but
almost doesn't count.
We got this. We making a run.
Almost won the game. Almost stopped Brady. But everybody knows almost doesn't count.
Hey, listen, we started the dynasty with the tuck rule.
Almost recovered the fumble. Man, all your
listen up, NFL. I just want to let y'all know Jim Irsay and Nate Jr. is tanking. So put them under investigation right now.
Hey, that's crazy. Don't speak on Jim. Don't slander his name.
Offensive line is rated as one of the best in the league, and they don't have a win or a game over 25 points.
If he sue you for defamation of character, I'm going to testify on his behalf as a character witness, because from my experience, Jim has been nothing but outstanding owner.
You know what? He probably don't even know. Well, he probably do know. But it's Jim. The coach is tanking. League, investigate that now.
I don't understand. I could say the Raiders tanking.
No, y'all tanking.
Y'all was up big in the third quarter.
What is they missing right now?
Quarterback.
That's it.
What y'all missing as well?
Tanking.
What y'all missing? The same thing can be said about the Raiders now. Big in the third quarter and y'all still lose. You said it yourself.
We get it's too many Pro Bowlers for that. It's too many Pro Bowlers for that.
Hey, listen. If we go down the list, roster for roster, we got better players than y'all.
No. We got better players. Y'all probably got a little bit better coaches. No, y'all coaches is
No,
not smart.
we got better players, nigga. Okay, so the big names. Oh, you see real quick. Did you see you ain't see Kyler the way he shook Max? Max was on top of
I
him.
saw him. He got him up off of him.
Max lost respect for me. Don't never speak his name to me again.
He was causing havoc.
Don't never speak Max's name.
He
again.
was causing havoc.
I don't want to hear it. Don't never speak name. But going down roster for roster. Y'all don't have, bro. Y'all got Darren name wise, Darren Waller, Max, and Devontae. That's it.
And Hunter Renfrow.
No, he is not. No, bro. No.
Josh Jacobs.
So again, now here go all our top names. We got
my godson brought me this.
We got Quentin, which he better than every play, probably Devontae. But he better than besides Devontae, he better than everybody on the Raiders. We got Quentin, a household name, JT, a household name. DeForest Buckner, you already know he stand for.
So Chandler Jones not?
Darius Leonard, not no more. Darius Leonard.
And Nate Hobbs might be defensive player of the year.
Here you go, man.
He got your first name, so you need to love him because
y'all gonna have defensive player of the year and MVP, huh?
I'm telling you, are gonna run. You heard it here first.
I've heard it too many years in a row, and it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing, man. Hey, man, let's get up out of here, man.
Okay, after y'all finish taking, I hope Quentin break his leg and retire.
You wish injury on somebody? What type of shit is that?
Because y'all gonna just waste his career anyway. Y'all Cleveland Browns part 2.
What type of shit is that to wish injury on somebody?
Well, I don't want him to get hurt, but I want him to lead the Colts and come to the Raiders.
And no, that's not. People don't. You don't. The only reason why Devontae there is because his friend there. You don't willingly want to go to the Raiders.
To Las Vegas?
Lose with them losers in Las Vegas. That's all that's gonna be.
That's why y'all got put out of Baltimore.
No, we left Baltimore, sir. It's a difference. Don't get it twisted.
Nah.
In the middle of the night. Hey, let's get up out of here, man. I'm high, bro. And I'm
it sounds like some tanking type stuff to me.
I'm hungry. I can say the same thing. Y'all was up that big in the third quarter, popping bottles.
You could say that the same thing about us if we actually had good first round draft picks, not ones going to jail or posting guns.
That don't have nothing to do with me or Colts Nation. For just let the viewers know that's
y'all went from first round draft pick Peyton, the first round draft pick Andrew Luck, and now y'all thinking y'all about to get first round draft pick.
Christopher Hill. I'm predicting that's gonna be his name.
Is he even in the freaking college?
No, I don't think so.
Christopher Hill.
I don't think
Chris
so.
Hill walks to the. That just sounds weird.
We gonna get the 2038. 2038. We gonna get the first round draft pick. Christopher Hill.
Dude, y'all tanking right now.
I don't think so because they put too much of a because they put. I can't see. No, the offseason was too active to be tanking.
No, it wasn't.
The offseason was very active.
No.
And that's what's so disappointing because we loaded up on defense.
Yes. So all these people going to get one more year with that brand new quarterback.
That don't make sense to just waste all that money to tank away. That don't make sense.
It does make sense.
That don't make sense. And like we traded for Matt Ryan, so give up a draft pick and do all that just to tank.
Yeah, because so it don't look like you tanking.
That's just stupid.
Y'all did better with Jacoby.
That's just stupid. That's just you and your stupid Raider brain coming up with stupid Raider stuff like Derek Carr go win the MVP. It's just stupid stuff, man.
So you telling me
James
that
Hyde, James Wiseman go point for point with AD. You had the thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot this is the THC podcast. He is high. He is high. Hey, let's get up out of here though, man.
okay, call me so you
Hungry.
keep talking.
I'm hungry now. You want to keep going, and I done got hungry. I overdid it this episode. I smoked too much this episode.
I had a lot of little brain farts.
I got too high. No, I ain't messed up. I'm just talking about individually as a person how I feel. That's fucked up.
No, I'm
Right
talking
now.
about when I was saying Hunter with Renfro name. It just wasn't coming off my tongue right. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, we about to get up out of here though, man. Once again, man, this has been episode 3 of the Highlight Center, aka the THC podcast. Episode 3. We was live on Facebook and YouTube. I ain't fuck up this week, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up last week. I see what I went wrong at though. But again, man, we on Amazon Music, Spotify, we everywhere, bro. We go bombard. That's
Definitely
the word.
check us out.
That's the word we gonna use, bombard, man. But appreciate everybody who did tune in, man. We be back next week, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. For the people over there. Hey, real quick before we go, man, what's the atmosphere like in Detroit, man, with the Lions? You know what I'm saying? After that little win, what's the atmosphere like, man?
Well, you already know how Detroiters is. We get a winning streak or something going.
Don't know how to act. Don't know how to act.
Downtown, drinking, not even going in the game on the gates. You know, like, come on now, y'all. Come on.
It's
Second game of the year.
It's definitely an experience being downtown. I miss that. Might slide to a Lions game. I know the ticket's $3, so. but I love Ford Field though. In all honesty, I love Ford Field though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, this has been the Highlight Center, man. The THC podcast, man. We be back next week. A lot more to cover. We gonna do what you want to make next week. The NFL. I mean the NBA. We still got about 3 more weeks before it start though. But no,
NBA
we don't.
broke down.
Yeah, but we don't have preseason coming up though.
Definitely, we could do that because everybody heard you say if Wiseman go point for point, you gonna call me goddad.
That was not that was not the deal.
Listen, it's online now. You can't back out.
That was not the bet.
When Wiseman go had his Shaq day in the first game, my godson gonna call me.
Hey, you delusional, bro. You delusional, bro.
You rolling up?
Okay, yeah. So open at night, October 18th.
Okay.
Philly at Boston, and we at y'all. That's gonna be the that's when y'all get y'all rings.
Oh, they should go. I hope they made them freak them out like the Rams did. They junk. The Rams went nuts. Those rings is this.
I still think that the Lakers, the 2020 joint with the jerseys. Mm-hmm. You take it off. We got all the jerseys, but the 2 cold jerseys with the Mamba through with the that. Listen, it won't be another. Hey, but look, the preseason start Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We're September 30th. Friday. Is that this Friday or next Friday?
Yeah.
Is that this Friday? No,
next Friday.
Next Friday. It's next Friday. Yeah, the preseason start next Friday. So yeah, and our episode air next Wednesday. So yeah, we gonna make next week the our NBA edition.
That's cool.
We still gonna cover week 3 though. We gonna cover week 3, but we go talk NBA though. We gonna break down NBA, who we think will win MVP, who we think will win West, East, who will win it all. We gonna talk our top 10.
Oh, we could
So
do this, right? If one of our teams stay winless before the season, the NBA start, we got to remove that topic until they win a game.
no,
We
cause
can place
you
the NBA right there.
cause you gonna be hurt. You will be hurt. You not thinking that through, and you only saying that because we playing Kansas City. I'm not a fool, cause you will be
No,
hurt too. No, I'm not. No, your team. I don't understand how you have this attitude or this mentality. Like you can look down on us. Y'all are 0-2 as well.
y'all not 0-2.
So that really make us better. If we
How?
being a tie is better than the law.
It is.
We third in our division. What's y'all in your division? Huh? Please speak up.
Hold on, my battery getting low.
Oh, okay. That's
Why we
all.
can't make the bet then?
I don't want to bet.
Because y'all tanking.
I don't know that. But
Hey,
we about to,
it's about to be breaking news.
hey, where you can't speak about a team when Derek Carr in the hot seat.
He not in the hot seat. Where you heard that talk?
Man.
I'll put him on the hot seat because I expect more. There's too many
No,
weapons.
Derek Carr is on the hot seat. He hot seat Derek. He in the hottest of the seats.
No, he not. But he do got a great team around him. There's no excuse for us not blowing people out by 50 points.
I know. But y'all popping bottles in the third quarter.
It's just why we do it in Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
I
And I'm not even in Vegas.
Yeah, I see. That's how y'all do it in Vegas.
What's the bottle in Vegas? We got crates of this.
I know. It looks so foolish. Hey, man, we got to get up out of here, though, bro. I'm hungry.
Okay, you could have been stopped the podcast. We could still talk.
No, we still got no. When the broadcast stop, I stop. Ain't no the conversation continue.
I'm gonna make you go to bed. Maybe come up there and make you go to bed. It's like we're not even the same. We in two different cities.
All right, but yeah, man. Once again, this is the Highlight Center, aka the TSC podcast. Coast Nation, Laker Nation. Love y'all, man.
Raider Nation, you don't know what it is.